Hey, I'm Jane Sauls. I'm 51 years old, and I often get asked about my health journey. So I wanted to share some of those details. I'm going to break it up in different segments, and so hopefully you're able to find the segment that will be of most help to you. And by all means, as you tune in, if there's something that you're curious about, please reach out and ask. I will try to answer it directly to you, as well as if I get asked the same thing several times, I will do a video as well. So I think that what's important to know up front is a few things. So the health journey was really dramatic, and I'm going to share the good, the bad, the ugly. It is difficult to share for numerous reasons. I have to be sure that you understand where my rock bottom was, and so I'm not doing that from a pity party. I'm not trying to overplay anything. It was just really ugly. You have to understand where I was at in order to appreciate God's goodness and how far He's brought me. By all means, if you're one of those folks who had a front row seat, feel free to share whatever it is you remember, or how you doubted that I was going to live, or whatever that might be. Like I said, I will gladly share the details. They're just not real pretty. The other thing that you need to understand right up front is that I, Jane Sauls, got an absolute miracle. God's hand in His healing of my body is the reason that I am able to literally get out of the bed and go every day. But here's the spoiler alert. He did heal my body and give me that miracle, but my behavior isn't perfect now in my day-to-day walk. I still fall short. So if you are looking for perfection, or somebody who's received that of God's grace in the most magnificent way ever, and you're thinking that that's going to make me perfect in my behavior every day, you come to the wrong place. I fall short on a regular basis, and greatly convicted of that. I do get back up, and I do keep going, and I do want to be better today than I was yesterday. But definitely not able to ever. My walk can never reflect that of God's goodness, His mercy, His grace, and His love. Like I'm no match for that in anything that I do. And so I just want to be very, very upfront about that. The other thing is, with my walk, my journey, I did that with an established personal relationship with Jesus Christ. So my journey is as much a spiritual journey, emotional journey, mental journey, as it is the physical journey that everyone got to witness. If you don't already have Jesus Christ as your personal Savior, I don't know how you can get through each and every day. But here's the thing. He wants to be your Savior too. So it's not like I have an exclusive to that. So in speaking of that, and this will be much of me sharing my testimony with you, so that you truly get exactly how sovereign God's plan is. Like, even we can't get our minds wrapped around it, but geez, it is just His magnificent. I have no words for. But I will say, as a young Christian, I always hesitated in sharing my testimony because I didn't feel like it was really dramatic or had anything exciting about it, because I grew up in a good home where we all loved each other. We all got along. We all went to church. We all had supper together. So I always hesitated in sharing that. But if you don't watch anything else, here's the most important part about my testimony that you can hear. I was lost. I was headed to hell. Yes, absolutely. Until I accepted Jesus Christ as my personal Savior. It doesn't matter that I wasn't in a ditch or I didn't have addict problem, whatever. I don't have any on the leading up to my salvation. I don't have any dramatic worldly stories on that end of my life. I lived a really good life. But the fact is, if I'd have died right then, I would have gone to hell. So the most impactful part of my testimony is the part that I kind of sometimes don't put enough emphasis on, for lack of a better. And we as a society, we don't put enough emphasis sometimes. We get all caught up and into the, when she hit rock bottom part, right? Well, I hit rock bottom way after I was saved. And I'm just so grateful that I had parents that planted all of those seeds in me and that already knew the answers. I knew the answers in my heart of all the things that I was going through. And I was given the opportunity to live out what I had claimed God to be all those years in my life. So I hope what I share can be of help to you. So here we go.